was there.
Is he performing?
No, I wasn't performing.
He's crouchy moonlighting at the circus when he's not in the
We were both with the family.
Good to see you, Enzo. Congratulations. It felt at the end there that the players needed that, the fans needed that as well. Just tell us what you liked about it.
Yeah, exactly. We all need that. We were in, a bad run, bad moment. For me, especially in terms of results, because the performance in almost all the game has been there, probably unless Brighton away, even Aston Villa last one, the performance was there. And we need that, the fans need that, the club need that, so we are happy.
We've just been chatting to Pedro as well, a goal and an assist for him tonight. What do you think about what he's offering you through the middle?
Listen, in this moment we have 5, 6, 7 important injuries. And I think all the clubs, when you have this amount of injury, we are all in the same page, in the same situation. We start the season very good for a long period. Then with 5, 6, 7 injury, especially with the striker, both striker, deadline, window transfer, both injury. So we try to different solution. We tried last week with Pedro as a 9 during the week. It works well. Aston Villa away, I think it was good game for him. Tonight again, just matter to try to find different solution.
Can I ask you about Nkunku tonight? Because he got his goal. He needed that. He looks like he's a player that plays on confidence. He took his goal well. Was you happy with him?
I'm happy with him. I know that he can give more. We expect more from him. In the same time, we try to understand him in terms of he's not a 9. Many games he plays as a 9. He's not a winger.
Yeah.
Tonight play as a winger. He's attacking midfielder. The problem is that sometimes to find balance, we already use Cole there. So we try to use him in different positions.
Yeah, because Pedro Neto's got more characteristics like Jackson. He can run in behind.
Exactly.
More physical. Nkunku likes to come in. Yeah.
We use Christian Nkunku Brighton away, but it was every time to receive on the feet.
Yeah.
And we need more threat in behind.
Yeah.
So the reason why we start to use and think about Pedro was for that.
This moment you've had where the results haven't been going for you. You said you've been seeing performances but not results. How have you kept your team engaged and motivated to actually continue going to perform?
Yeah, Rio, in this month and a half has been when I push even more to continue to believe on that, because the process is there. Since we start, we have been almost all season top 4. We have been there. Now it's normal to go through some bad moment. It's how we react and how we continue to believe in what we are doing since day one. And to be honest, the players, this is the reason why I think the fans, especially the fans, they have to trust the players, because they are engaged, they are fantastic. Every day they are working hard. I'm the first one that if I see something that I don't like, I don't allow them to do it. So the players, they are doing well.
And so when you go through a period where you have injuries like you have done at the moment, it's a good opportunity for the young lads to come in. Tyreek George obviously comes on and creates a goal. I thought he looked really sharp when he came on.
Yeah, probably too many young players at the end.
It's nice to see.
Yeah, absolutely. It's nice to see. It was also the game a little bit that we can give young players chance to get some minutes. But for sure, Chelsea Academy, better than me, always has been a good one. So we have already many players like Levi that is there, and hopefully in the future we can have more.
Yeah,
and
it's the final goal here.
Yeah, with the Conference League coming up again now, do you expect to see him get even more opportunities as well, Tyreek?
Yeah, especially because we have the Conference League, and then after 2 days we have Leicester here. And for us, the priority is to bring this club where this club has to be. That for us is Champions League.
And you are in the top 4 now, but just 4 points separating 4th and 10th place in the league, and so it's so tight, that race, isn't it? What do you think of your chances?
No, for me, until the end, it will be like this. Until the end, if we are able to win games, we're going to be there. If we lose game, we'll be up and down. It's how we manage that, and we need to be ready.
And just a quick word on Cole Palmer as well. Yeah. So many great things about his performance tonight. He had lots of opportunities. You were having a bit of an in-depth chat with him at the end of the game. Can you share any of that with us about what?
No, yeah, but it's quite easy. You have here all former players that they have been big players, and all of them, they went through some bad moment. It's normal. It's like a team. It's like a player. You cannot expect Cole Palmer every season or every game like last season or like the first part of the season. It's normal. It's something normal. He's human being. He's missing goal. He's missing some things. Now is how we react. So I was telling him that it's everything is normal. No, and he's happy. He's okay.
And Enzo, sometimes you find out about your players when they're not at their best, and then they're not firing on all cylinders, isn't it? You find out character, how they are around the place.
Exactly. I said already, man. He has been like in his career, even if it's young, because he share moments, change room with top players, and he knows that any top players, they go for bad moment. It's how you react. Keep calm, keep working, keep laughing, be happy, enjoy the football. It's the only thing you have to do.
Enzo, thank you very much for coming out.
Congratulations. Was a result and a performance like that tonight exactly what Chelsea needed?
Yeah, definitely. A reaction we definitely need, and hopefully, we can pick up form a bit more and see what happens next game.
Now, Christopher Nkunku gets the first goal. I know he gets a little bit of stick for his lack of output so far this season. Did you see how much that goal meant to him with the celebrations, everybody going over to him?
Yeah, me and him are close, and we've been talking. I know how much he wants it, I know how much he cares, and today, is a reward to him for staying in there, digging in deep, and I'm so happy he scored.
This squad has had to try and find solutions for goals in the front line. Pedro Neto has played the last couple up front. How do you think he did? I mean, he took his goal wonderfully. Yeah,
I think he's an amazing player. Maybe he's playing out of position, but the best players can do that and do it really well, and that's what he's been doing for us. And over the moon with his performance.
And of course, he then crosses the ball in for you. A little early birthday present, I suppose, from him.
Yeah. I don't think he knows, to be fair. I've kept it quiet, but I'm so happy to score. Obviously, it's against the team that I grew up playing for when I was younger, and I live there still, so it meant a lot to me and my family. I'm just so happy to score against them, really. I've got a few fans, friends that are Southampton fans, so I'll give them a bit of stick.
So have you not told anyone it's your birthday tomorrow?
Nah.
So we've just broken that, so apologies. But look, we also saw in the second half some of the younger players get a chance. Tyreek George, for the cross for Marc Cucurella's goal. We've seen glimpses of him. You see him in training all the time. How good is he? How hard is he to stop?
Yeah, he's sharp. He's very, very sharp. Amazing player, and he's got a future ahead of him. Today's like today where he came on and done really well. I'm proud for him, and that assist. Hopefully he can go on now and keep playing these performances for us and play more.
You've got one of these rare things, a weekend off. It comes at a good time. You can go again, reset, and hopefully, do you think this can be a springboard now for the rest of the season to try and finish in those Champions League spots?
Definitely, I think that'll be the plan. But we've got to take it game by game and hopefully perform like that all the time.
Well done. Enjoy your birthday tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Watching that from the commentary position, what did we learn about Chelsea tonight, Rio?
They're a team I still think have to build confidence. I think it was a great opponent for them today. A team that had no confidence. You knew that once you got one goal, that was it. They'll capitulate, and they did today. And then it became a little bit of an easier task for this Chelsea team to start building that confidence, building momentum as individuals, but also as a collective. And I think they need that. I think early in the game there was a bit of apprehension in the stadium. You could see the anxiety with the fans. But hey, how you doing? You all right? But it was a great opponent for him. And I think this man, in the first half was the main outlet and the main source of threat for the Chelsea team. So well done.
Hello, Pedro. Congratulations. Rio was just saying how much the team needed that tonight. How much did you need it, especially with the clean sheet as well?
Oh, it was really important, coming from 10 games and we only had 2 wins. Like I'm saying, it's part of the process as well. We have to know how to deal with these situations and being in these moments. So I think it was an important win for us to keep going, and we're really happy that we could win this game the way we did.
It's the first time in a Premier League game you've got a goal and an assist in the same game. How much are you enjoying that role through the middle?
Oh, to be honest, a lot. I don't have to run as much for running back, so I have more energy to run in front. So I have a free role as well to play there. I like to receive in the foot. I like to go in the back. So I'm really enjoying to play there. So I want to help the team. That is the most important thing. So
Here's the goal.
Here's your goal on the screen here. It's a lovely run.
Cuckoo does really well here with a weighted pass. Bang. What a finish.
Well, what are you looking to add to your game, Pedro? I think you've been here for a while. I think you've been hampered by some injuries when you come here, which has been unfortunate. But what are you wanting to add to your game to really bed yourself into this team?
I will be honest with you. When I arrived here, when I was at Wolves, I knew that the teams against us normally they would play high block, you know. When I come here, when I arrived, we faced more the low block. In the beginning of the season, team saw that it was really difficult to press high against us, and I was adding to my game, like to play in small spaces, training alone, these kind of dribbles in small spaces as well, like these combinations that we had. I think the team as well has to train, and I like to play in these small spaces. It's really important when the teams are like in the low block. And it was a thing that I want to bring here, because before I used to say that I run a lot in the really big spaces, you know, and it was a strength that I still have it. But like these small spaces, the contacting the ball in the box, to be more calm, to put the ball in the net, is one thing that I want to add, and I will keep improving on that.
How are you finding it centrally with your back to goal? I noticed a couple of little turns. Obviously, naturally you'll drift out wide, but when you're playing that central role, how difficult is it with the defender right up behind you?
To be honest, I really like it. In Italy, when I had 17 years old, we used to play in two strikers, and I was playing behind the striker, and I always learned like against these big guys to have the contacts first or play with the movement. So I like to play with the contact first, to take a step to come, and then when I look behind, I try to turn like I did on the second half.
Yeah.
And sometimes I like to give the first touch to go in behind. So I really enjoy it, to be honest, and I think it's a thing that I like and I want to improve as well. And it's really enjoyable to play that, to be honest.
Pedro, how important would that game today for the confidence? Because it's been a difficult spell for the team, not winning as many games as we usually do. But the way we played with confidence. It will really help, won't it?
What I was going to say, it's like in this when you are in a good moment, it's easy to enjoy the game, you know. It's easy to play with confidence, to be on the pitch and see smiles on the pitch. And like I saw and we spoke about each other, like we have to try to enjoy the game. Like I said to you, it's about a process. We are not experienced like the other teams, to be honest. And it's a thing that we have to improve, in the difficult moments, to try to enjoy, to try to play as a grown man. And it is in these situations that you see the big teams.
And you've got Conference League football next, Copenhagen the next game. Does that competition take increased importance for you now?
Of course, all the competitions are important. We want to win titles. It's what we are in this club for, so we are going through it with everything.
And there were some mixed messages earlier in the season, perhaps, about what the targets were for Chelsea this season. Has the manager made it very clear to everyone now that the target is to get back into the Champions League?
It's where this club belongs, you know. A big club like this, we have to work to that places. If we are not here to work to that places, I think we are not here for nothing, you know what I'm saying? So we have to take in our back the responsibility and work for it.
Pedro, thanks for coming out to join us.
Thank
well
you, guys.
done on
Thank
the
you very
win.
much.
Has from the wide players when he's playing wide, especially because I think when Jackson's fit, he will go wide again. I think he's the one who actually doesn't mind running without the ball behind. I think you look at the likes of Sancho, you look at Nkunku, you look at those players, they want the ball to feet more often than not. I think Tyreek George is another one who can go wide and go behind as well. But it's a good balance. They have a good blend and a good mix. Madueke, I think, prefers it to feet as well. But that little mix and blend and being that little difference and that different point of reference is, I think, a really good thing for Maresca as a manager to have that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lynch. You know what? He talks really well, and the fact he's come out here, you know, he's come to the club and it hasn't gone exactly how he would have liked. But he said he's been working on a different side and different problems. Very, very honest. Now, when you've got a player, like a young player like that, who talks like that and then delivers like that, you know he's on the right path. And I think there could be a role with him as a number 9, because he was really strong.
He talks like a leader, do you think?
He talks like a leader, but no, I'm thinking centrally, Reed. He was really strong with his back to goal today, like rolling plays. That's really difficult when you come in, when you're like a normal sized human like me and Pedro, not like these two, and you're backing into them. You know.
But he was happy for the contact.
Yeah,
That's
he
the
was,
point.
And he was rolling them.
Yeah,
he was
didn't
sharp enough to
mind
roll them.
having that contact where you think if you're going to come up against big burly centre halves, being a wide player, you'd say you'd maybe want to play away from that. But he was very good at that, and I think for today he got better and better as the game went on, didn't he?
But great that he can offer him that versatility as well. You said before the match as well, Joe, it was a big night for Christopher Nkunku as well. It was him who opened the scoring, so a big goal for him.
Yeah, it was a big goal. It's a lovely bit. It's a simple bit of movement. It just gets off the back of small bone there. But listen, what he is, Nkunku, and I think he's a natural finisher. You know, when you see him and he scores his goal, look, you see small bone catches him there, loses him slightly, and then as he gets up, when you see him finish, it looks simple, and it is simple, but we see so many centre forwards go in that position, shut their eyes, turn their neck at it. He just gets his shoulders in the right position, bang, heads it down, and it's a goal.
I don't know if you heard it, Joe. Joe said at half time that was a William Gallas position at the back post.
Yeah, wasn't it? That little back post
100%.
one. Hey, how you doing?
Hello,
Nice to see
Enzo.
you.
Good to see you.
Hello, boss.
Come in.
So how